Hello everyone and welcome. Hello everyone and welcome to the new series here on the channel, Crusader Kings 3 A to Z, where we will be playing as every independent realm in the 1066 start date in alphabetical order. And today we get started as the first realm alphabetically, the chiefdom of Abomey, a little 3-county chiefdom down here on the coast of Africa, currently being ruled by Nane Olumide. So with that said, let's get into it. Now, our goal as Olumide here and as Abomey is pretty simple. Just take a look here at our guy, at Olumide here. With his 1-star diplomacy education. He has exactly one child, this one son here, Itise. And I think it is clear, painfully obvious, that Olumide hates Itise. Olumide absolutely abhors Itise. Olumide doesn't even know who Itise's mother is. Look at this. He's only got his father. He's only got the one parent. Olumide only had the one parent. But he doesn't like that. He thinks it's weird, and he thinks Itise is weird. And because he hates Itise so much, Olumide has one goal in life. One thing he dreams of every night. You see, Olumide wants the glory. Olumide wants to found a kingdom, but not for the glory's sake, or not for his own glory's sake. Now, Olumide wants to found a kingdom title, so he can then ensure that his son will never have that kingdom title, and then die and not give his son that kingdom title. So that is our goal for today. As Olumide here specifically, within his lifetime, we're going to try to form the kingdom of Yorubaland, ensure that our son will not inherit the kingdom of Yorubaland, and then die, not leaving our son the kingdom. Now, of course, starting out here in Africa, we are a tribal nation, which means, of course, that we build our men-at-arms with prestige, and prestige is really all that matters. Fortunately for us, Abomey here started out with a diplomacy education, and Abomey here went ahead and got the full August tree, which is just the prestige tree. So Abomey was looking out for us. Let's immediately spend all of our starting prestige here to just bump up our starting archers right up to 500. And also some cavalry wouldn't be a bad idea in this region because everyone else is also going to be using those special archers. So let's get a couple of cav units in as well, and that should do us some really good work. Also, because we are tribal, we are of course going to want to raid. It's going to be our main income, primarily of prestige. Gold's not that useful, but we're going to need the prestige to build more men-at-arms. We're going to need the prestige to get access to our conquest Cassis allies. So raiding is going to be good for us. And in fact, I'm already a really good commander. I'm kind of I'm not even martial focused, but Olumide here, he's just a natural. Well, we'll hold off on letting Olumide lead his armies for just a little bit. Let's get that perk that makes him less likely to die in battle. That would be tragic. But we're going to try to get to raiding here before all of our neighbors get it first. As we can see, some people kind of got the jump on us in terms of the raiding. So we'll grab this one before anybody else can. Are you really about to try to raid me? Oh my goodness. He's not. He's just having a little stroll through my land. Okay, well that's fine. And then we just saw this guy left to go raid, so while he's away, we'll just pop back over here and quickly raid him. It's too easy. It's too easy. Look at them. Look at them. They're over there. They're raiding. They're like, oh yeah, this is good. I'll just go over here and raid. Yeah, you do that, buddy. You go over there and raid. That'll be real good for you. And meanwhile, he's taking all the attrition. He's over there dying. You know, I'm just chilling here raiding his land. It's too easy. It's too easy, honestly. It's like they want me to win. They want me to do it. You know, they want Olumide here to found his kingdom title and then ensure that his son doesn't get it. This is going to get real monotonous real quick, by the way. I'm just walking around raiding everyone around me. But we'll just be stacking up the prestige, stacking up the gold. Not that that is that useful to me. But there we go. That's a successful little raiding round. And let's continue with that. And here we go. After a little bit of time has passed, a little bit of raiding we've been doing. We've got our first perk in the martial tree, and we can grab Stalwart Leader. So now this means Olumide can lead his own men into battle with far less risk of death. So I think we'll be doing that the next little round of raiding or war we get into. And now that we've gotten all this money from prolifically raiding the coast of Africa and ransoming a few prisoners along the way, we can do a few important things. Firstly, we can make the Duchy of Ibadan here, which is great. Trading 125 gold for 300 prestige as a tribal ruler is always good, and we're going to need those levels of prestige to get access to better conquest. Casus Belli's. But we can also go ahead and hold a feast and a hunt. We're probably going to want to be doing those as often as we can. And we can even vassalize someone? Who are you? We can vassalize this guy? Wow. Didn't expect that. He's only got one county that's part of the duchy I just made, but you know what? I will not say no. I can't even hold more land personally, so that is quite the boon there. We just got... Oh, no one came to Olamede's feast. This is truly tragic. This is a crime that no one would come to Olamede's feast. But hey, look at that. No one came to his feast, but he doubled the size of his realm overnight. This guy's not really happy about it, but I love how that happens in this game, you know? You offer someone vassalage, they willingly accept it, and they immediately get angry at you. But we'll make him our spy master. That'll make him a bit happier, right? There you go, buddy. Just chill a bit. And then we'll try to call a hunt. Hopefully people will show up to my hunt. That would be really nice. I would appreciate if people would actually show up to my hunt this time. And they do. And Olamide is trying to pick flowers. Yeah, I'll play along. You know, not Olamide, sorry. The guy I just vassalized is trying to pick flowers. And 150 prestige. Love to get that. That's great. Gonna want to hold those as often as I can. And also, because Olamide had already gone down that center Diplo tree, we can even commission an epic. Which, I will do because you can get prestige from that. So I'll spend like all that raiding money I just got on producing an epic. And I will take prestige. That's great. Lots of things to give us prestige. And by vassalizing this guy, this has expanded our rating potential. It's all good. All good all the way around. We're off to a great start here with Olamide. So we have an interesting event here where my stupid son that I hate is interacting with this scholar who came through claiming that she can fly using some invention. My stupid son really wants to see it. And you know what? 60% chance I gain 150 prestige. I won't say no to that. Even if it is me giving my stupid son what he wants and allowing him to see it. And you know what? It actually worked. That woman actually flew. Good for her. She invented a flying machine in 1070 in Africa. And hey, look at this. Also have the epic I commissioned getting completed. 150 prestige. Won't say no to that. And in fact, got a little event while producing the epic that got me right up to distinguished, which is great. Want to keep going up in levels of prestige so we can get access to our higher level conquest Casus Belli's. And look at what we have here. I was just over here, you know, raiding one of my neighbors, as I do, perfectly innocent pastime. And I think this guy thinks he can actually beat me. I think he's actually over here raising his armies to come over here and fight me. Which I would welcome, honestly, because I don't think there's any way I lose this fight. Oh, and right before he gets here, we get the fire and blood event. Unfortunately, the bounty splendor is going to give me stress. But I'm sorry, Olamide, you're going to have to deal with the stress because I'm not saying no to 75 prestige. Can't say no to that, but I'll let him fight me. Game thinks odds are even. I disagree. I think I'm going to roll this guy. And, well, maybe I didn't quite roll him, but those horses make a big difference because that counter, it's big time. And you know what? Just because you tried to do that, we're going to go raid you a bit more. You need to not do that again. You need to learn that you don't fight me when I'm raiding you. You just let it happen. You know? Like, it's a perfectly innocent thing. We're all raiding around here. Okay? But don't raid me. But we're all raiding around here, but don't do it to me. You can't do it to me. I think I'm content with that. We'll go ahead and leave. Don't try that again. But, you know, added bonus here. We're going to want to fight this guy eventually. And if we can weaken his army by raiding him beforehand, it's always a plus. Now, with all that prestige I've gotten from the various raids I've been doing, I've gone ahead and bumped my cavalry up to 500, which, once again, big in this part of the world, because everyone's going to have those bush hunters and archer unit, which means I'm going to be hard countering all of them. But with that bigger army, I'd say it's about time we get to the conquest. And I think, while we can't do the conquered duchy, because we don't have illustrious yet for our level of fame, we do have our once-in-a-lifetime subjugation war, which I think is going to be great to get off on Oyo right here to the north. No allies, smaller than me, and if we were to conquer him and subjugate him, we would get this duchy title, which would then give us access, I believe, we could go for this single county here, using a de jure war. At least hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. So we're going to go ahead and do a little subjugate war on this little guy. Should be a pretty simple war. I don't predict much resistance because, well, they are much smaller than me. And I have the counters, so they are going to run away right away. That's kind of sad. Why would you do this? Don't run. I usually split off my men-at-arms for a siege, but honestly, like, these armies are small enough that there's no reason to do that. But yep, let's just sit on the siege for 10 months and win this war. Now, we've got quite the complicated situation here because it appears like a literal month after I started my... Oh, IETC came of age? Yeah, that's cool. It appears like a literal month after I declared my war. Busa up here declared a war on Oyo as well. I guess they saw some opportunity and we're like, we're going to take that. It's not going to work out well for them. They're going to lose, but we got 3 sieges going on. Oyo sieging me, Busa sieging Oyo, I'm sieging Oyo. But we're going to win this siege race, so it's no problem. Okay, so we finished up the siege of their capital and we captured the chief of Oyo's son. Now we're just going to go beat up his army. And that should about do it, I think. Almost had my military engineer lead into that battle. Don't want that. But yeah, beat up this army and that should be this war wrapped up. We should go ahead and subjugate this guy. Let's see it. There we go. Let's go ahead and enforce those demands, and we're looking good. We did inherit that war against this guy, so how about we quickly just go over here and teach him a little lesson as well about trying to piggyback off my wars like that. Where are you running to, buddy? Where are you running to? Don't run. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just let it... You declared war on me. Okay. Well, here we go. Improved pillaging? Never take improved pillaging. It's bad. Improved pillaging is no good. Sure, siege phase time, fine. Attrition supply, they're not that important. You get -5 advantage. Straight up. So, even if you get the option where it's like, oh, I can employ both. Don't do it. Because improved pillaging is never good. We finally caught up to this guy, so we'll kill his army real quick. The question is, do I actually want to go ahead and win this war? Because, you know, winning wars in CK3... defensive wars. Not usually that rewarding, honestly. I get 43 gold, 150 prestige. Actually, the 150 prestige is worth it. I'm going to win this war. I'm going to go sit on another 10-month siege and we're going to win this. And here we go. Just about to occupy this guy's capital. And there we go. That's it. Let's see. I don't actually need this prisoner. So I'll take a little bit more of your money. 50 of your gold, please. This guy. You know what? I'll recruit this guy. He's nice, right? He's a scholar, high learning. He can be recruited. Evidently, I'll also be investing in music. Why not? I'll spend that 50 gold I got from ransoming him to immediately invest it in music. And then we'll go ahead and win. 18 gold, not that important. 150 prestige. That's nice. And that is a victory. And you know, with that, we actually are able now to found the kingdom of Yorubaland. So we'll actually go ahead and do that. Why not? Let's go ahead and become the king of Yorubaland. And that is technically the goal complete. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it here. We are going to get the entire de jure borders of our kingdom. It would be just frankly lazy of me not to. But can we go ahead and just vassalize some people? We can vassalize the Duke of Benin, so that makes that goal a lot easier. Love the court architecture here. I actually hate the European court architecture so much. Like, all the other courts I feel have better architecture. But there we go. That's the kingdom founded. That's Benin expanded into. All of my vassals are high learning. 11 learning, that's almost his best stat. 22 learning, that's his best stat. 19 learning, that's his best stat. The chief of Benin here at least can be my chancellor, though, because he's, like, not horrible at that. And then it's just Ife. Ife is all that's left. And, well, I would prefer to just do... Oh, wow, he's got 2 duchies in there. That is incredibly annoying. Wow. Okay, so we're going to have to conquer him gonna have to do at least 2 wars with him. Unless we do invade kingdom, but I'm not gonna get all the way to exalted among men. Fortunately, we could just go for the county of Ife, because that's just 1 duchy anyway. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and take the county of Ife. Hope we don't have a raise penalty because I didn't check, and we don't. Should be a pretty easy war. Oh, and we're gonna just kill his armies real quick. Someone's created a dissolution faction against me. Okay. And yeah, we should just win the siege and then win the war. We literally wiped their armies. Should be a quick and easy one. And look at this. Quite the lovely event here in our middle of our war with Ife. We're getting a cat. We're getting a lovely little pet cat. Wow, isn't that just nice? I'm going to name him Garfield. This is our cat, Garfield. Wow. Love getting, and we're just killing some Ife armies. You know how it be. We get a cat, we kill some armies. Normal stuff. And with this siege just about done, this should be our war for Ife complete. It was not. I feel really stupid. That was embarrassing. How could you do this to me, Ife? That should have ended the war. But nope, I guess we're going to have to sit on it. Well, we're getting the ticking war score, so it'll probably end before the siege finishes, actually. But, that makes me really upset, Ife, that you couldn't just have given up right when I said you were going to. Really embarrassing for me. And there we go, just a few weeks later, and we've won it on ticking war score. I will actually... I think I'll hold... No, I was going to say I'll hold it myself for now because I'm under my domain limit, but actually this should go to this guy because... Well, technically, he should have this, and I should have that. Would you give... No. I was going to ask if he'd give me that, but he won't. So I'll just hold on to this. Fair exchange, right? He has 1 county in my land, I have 1 county in his land. We also have a dynasty legacy, but we're not going to get that dynasty legacy because I have something else in mind for my renown. A big moment here. Itise, you are disinherited, and I'm getting a critical mental break. Wait, hold on. I'd rather not get a critical mental break for disinheriting my son. Can we... Might have to do a bit of raiding first. You know what? No, I'll take the critical mental break. It's worth it. It's worth it. This is what we've been working towards, you know? Sorry, Itise, you're disinherited. Which means I have no player heir, just as we wanted. Now, I know I could have imprisoned him and, like, killed him or something, but that's not the point, you know? The point is we want him to see the kingdom title and not be able to get it. That's the point. And as a stress event, we're just taking more stress. I don't want drunkard or improvident. And now we're basically in a position where we just have to wait for that truce to expire and then hopefully have enough prestige to take the rest of Ife in 1 war. So in the meantime, we're going to get back to raiding. Some of the places we raided at the start of the game are now not raided, and also evidently Ife wants to ransom someone. Sure, man, I'll take your money. And while we were out raiding, you know, just getting some money, getting some prestige, Olomide is feeling a bit under the weather. Fortunately, just regular illness, doing no more than what's necessary should work out fine. Nope, never mind, it didn't work out fine. I have worsened disease symptoms. Okay, well, I'm in poor health. Please don't die, Olomide. We need this last 2 counties here, so don't die, Olomide, please. And thankfully, Olomide here is no longer sick, so we should be good. Still got the truth for 3 years, annoyingly, and there's not really much I could do. I could try killing him, killing the guy to end the truce, but unfortunately, when he's this small, there's just, like, no one willing to join your murder plot. 5% odds of success, and there'll probably be no agents I could bribe, so we basically just have to wait it out at this point, sadly. Or, you know, interesting proposition here, something I rarely do. We could pull a CK3 truce break. We lose a level of fame. You know, who cares? Because this is the last thing we need. We get general opinion minus 50. That could be bad, actually, because then we could have factions for him. But you know what? Let's get a little wild with it. This is CK3 A to Z. These aren't long-term games. Let's get wild with it. Let's break the truce on this guy. So we can get our counties. I'm down. I'm down. My vassals might be a bit upset about that, but they're not too upset, you know? They're probably alright. It's probably fine. Lost a level of fame, as it said I would. I'm not just gonna let you stand there while I siege your capital, actually. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and kill those armies. And there you go. Captured him instantly. War's over. Quick little war. And then who will these go to? These will go to you. Enjoy them. Should smooth over the breaking the truce thing with this guy, at least. And there we go. That is the entire De Jure Kingdom of Yorubaland under our control. And now that means there's only one thing left to do, and that is get extremely stressed out and then die. So let's go ahead and see if we can't figure out a good way to do that. We're paranoid, forgiving, and ambitious. Good way to get stressed up if we're paranoid. Invite some people to schemes. So let's go ahead and invite a couple of people to scheme to murder this random guy. Sorry, I don't actually want to kill you. It's just so I can stress myself out. We'll just take even more stress. Okay, we're at level 3. I didn't actually want to get to level 3 because it's kind of bad. But you know what? Why not have Abomey become a lunatic here? Abomey is a lunatic. Still level 2 stress, and he should be dying now. He is in fact dying. Love to see that. Thank you very much. And now we wait. We wait for Abomey to die. Okay, I mean, as much as I love my cat Garfield, he's kind of sabotaging the effort here, giving me a huge health boost for 5 years. Now I'm feeling fine. Sadly, we might have to go and invite another agent to another murder scheme in order to get a bit more stress and go back to level 3. I'm never sure how level 3 stress works. Like, am I going to get in another event, or is it just going to give me the health debuff? I don't know. But there's going to be more sitting around and waiting for Abomey to die, it would appear. Oh, my scheme to murder this random guy's been discovered. Oh, no. I'll just go ahead and abandon it, because I didn't actually care anyway. So, as I'm sitting here, just waiting for Abomey to die, annoyingly, one of my vassals goes and expands. Oyo, they go and expand. So that means my internal, like, my borders aren't... Thank you. Very cool. I guess we're just going to have to live with that. That looks way worse than it did before, but, you know, what are you going to do? Vassals are super annoying, and they always will be. So I did just get a random event that put me up to stress level 3, and, well, then I'll go back down to stress level 2. But I didn't get an event. I didn't get, like, any event like the lunatic event. So, evidently, if I can be up to stress level 3, that's probably good. So let's go ahead and get back up to stress level 3. That'll give us a critical health penalty, or severe health penalty. And we're back to poor health, so hopefully making that wait on Abomey to die and for the goal of this run to be completed a bit shorter. I'll immediately abandon that murder scheme because I don't actually care. Interesting thing we have here, we're getting the event where some guy's like talking about killing someone in my realm, but I could get 180 stress. I'm already at level 3. I think I've already actually gone over level 3 and reset back to level 3. Yeah, I just keep resetting back to level 3. I keep getting the lunatic events. So, okay, stress level 3 is an insane place to be because you just keep, like, getting all these events. Everyone, I think it might be happening. After starting another murder scheme, inviting another agent, and then immediately canceling the murder scheme to get to stress level 3, I have the official notification that I am dying. Abomey is dying. Let's hope he can stay at stress level 3, because it's probably what's getting him there right now. And this is great. This is great. A friend is over here getting rid of my stress. Thank you. Yeah, that's cool. So I have to go do that again. I have to go find someone else to pretend to murder just so I can invite people to the scheme. Wow, okay. I can't invite anyone to a scheme against her. Everyone loves her, evidently. Come on. There's gotta be someone... There we go. Back up to stress level 3, please. Thank you. I'll just keep that murder scheme going in case I need a scheme where I can invite people again to get more stress. Scheme was immediately discovered. Lovely. And there we have it, everyone. As the notifications keep popping up, because I can't fix that on the game over screen, Abomey has died at 64 years of age of heart failure. His lineage has come to an end, and indeed it has, because Ayatise, his idiot son, did not inherit. And now he's just a courtier in some random court. And who got the kingdom of Yorubaland? Obe Oloide did. Well, I'm sure he'll be a much better ruler than Ayatise ever could be, because everyone would be. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode here of A to Z, where we were successful in our goal of, in Abomey's lifetime, forming the kingdom of Yorubaland, ensuring it would not go to our idiot son who we hate, and then dying, and not giving our son the pleasure of inheriting our kingdom. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much, and goodbye.